Alright, hey everybody, this is us. We're going to do another Modern Cube. Uh, so the last one we did was a bit disappointing. We played a black-green deck that I thought had individually quite powerful cards, but we got run over by more aggro decks in the first two, and then some just bad play in game three put us to 0-3 instead of a 1-2. So definitely need to make up a little bit. But it was fun, you know. Yeah, I did have Ugin. You know, you can't go wrong with having Ugin. So let's see how we do this time around. So like the race for Numoth the Nummy is in third place. Paradox Tide is in first, and English. Don't know this guy. I do watch this guy and this guy. I've seen them on Twitch, so I'm familiar with these. I'm not sure who the other folks are. Okay, and we start out, and, well, there's a sword. Now, I'm personally partial to swords. I like them. I think they're fun. They're maybe not the most powerful cards, but I really do just enjoy playing them, so that's kind of one for me that, you know. There's Tireless Trackers, I think, really nice. Both of these are very nice, kind of early green cards, beatdown cards. And then the other one I'm really looking at is Pack Rat. It's a very strong, just mini game on its own. However, I'm going to take the sword. I enjoy playing aggro, and I know this isn't maybe the most disciplined pick, but I enjoy this, playing this, and you know, you play cube for fun, so I'm going to take the sword. There's also the fact these don't exist in the Legacy Cube anymore, so this is really the only chance to play with them is the Holiday Vintage Cube, and they're actually a little bit underpowered. Yeah, I'm a big fan of swords. And I say big fan of swords, and there's a second sword, so it's kind of hard not to take them both. Now, this is the worst sword, definitely. But I believe there's 3 total swords in the cube, so having both of them is a nice start. Mana Leak and Confiscate are both very good. Paladin holds a sword very well, of course, especially since, you know, the double strike. What is this guy? He attacks. You may draw. Okay. That seems meh to me. So yeah, I'm just going to take the sword, and let's see if we can draft a beatdown deck with both of these. So what goes well with 2 swords? Some good aggro options here. There's Vesuvian Shapeshifter. There's Stromkirk Noble. Ooh. Do I go mono red swords? That's an option. Shapeshifter is good. I feel the white kind of holds swords a little bit better than red. And then there's this like Wake Thrashers. That's very nice with a sword as well. And then just Gideon. Gideon's good. And white does so well with swords. Yeah, I kind of think it's like you want to kind of go white, low to the ground with swords, right? I think that's the best mix. So I'm going to take Gideon. Oh, there's a Dictate. What is this? If damage would be dealt. Ooh. Okay, that's not bad. Sortie. There's also Click. Wow, Click is just a really good card. And this late? Genju. I don't think it's Click, right? That's just a strong card. Flying with the sword. Yeah, I'll take the Click. So maybe we do kind of white-blue aggro-y. So if we go there, there's Journey. White definitely seems open. Cameo is also a nice, pretty nice card. I wonder if we just take Tameo here. Of course, it's not a sword, but Planeswalkers are just so powerful. And it provides like a nice top end for things. Okay, I think I'm convincing myself. Take both of these. Here, not as good for us. What is this? Crew 3. That's a high-end card. This is pretty good, though. Quarantine Field. It's removal. What about this? Look at 2 cards, 1 in your hand and 1 in the bottom. So that's kind of like a ponder. I'm going to just take Sleight of Hand. Yeah. We need some early drops here. Okay, what about this? This looks like the kind of thing we want to be looking at. So I do like Temporal Isolation, but, you know, we need some creatures here to hold swords. And, yeah, he's a 2/2. If you have creatures, he makes more guys. Yeah, that seems perfectly fine. And, okay, I'll just take another dude. Frostwalker. Okay, well, that is a Nombo with swords for sure. So let's not play that. And okay, I can see taking a Johnny. There is this Duskwatch Recruiter though. But nah, I'm okay with sticking to white-blue plan. Ooh, Silverblade coming back is fantastic. Could not ask for a better creature for the swords. That's great. No one took the Noble. I was playing red, so it's either going to be Thrasher or Hookmaster. Tap creatures, they don't untap. This is more control-y, this is a bit more aggro. I like Wake Thrasher. Okay, and Dictate. Wow, okay. Sublime, but I like Kythian here. I think with the swords we want a lot. We've got a pretty good high end here, and we want to just fill the rest of this deck with small, cheap, effective creatures. So yeah, pretty happy with this. Could definitely start looking at some fixing here, but 13 playables. And this could actually be a reasonable finisher. Oh, nice. Got the removal. Alright. So Remand is nice. Elspeth is also nice. I wonder if it's just Micaeus. He's alright. He's not fantastic. I wonder if it's just Remand. I like Remand a lot. Yeah, I like Remand a little bit better here. Oh, look at that, a Geist. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Could not be a better card for us here. Atmosphere Harvester, what does this do? 3. Use lifelink. Okay, alright, but I will take a Geist. I don't think it's Hall of Triumph here. But Kira looks good, and so does Reflector Mage. The problem is this is not great with swords. And this is much better with the Geist, so we'll take the Reflector Mage. Okay, I think we have enough 5-drops. it's just Blade Splicer is perfectly adequate. Solemn Recruit and Delver. There's also City of Brass. This not an unreasonable card. Maybe I just take the city. I really need some fixing. Okay. We have Oust. And also Knight of Meadowgrain. We just need more creatures, so I'm going to take the Knight of Meadowgrain here. I think Oust is the better card, but just gotta have more creatures here. I don't think we can play swords and like cards like Spear of Heliod, so I think it's going to be the Archangel, and that might be a sideboard card. What does this guy do? Reveal, draw cards. Okay, well we won't play him, so I will put that in the sideboard. Second sword. Okay, the Seeker of the Whale will be perfectly fine. So for removal, we just have the Isolation, and then Reflector, and then kind of these Planeswalkers are kind of a removal. I don't know if I really like a Johnny. But the creatures get Vigilance, which is nice. So here, I think really I'm looking for 1-drops. Any 1-drops I can find, and lands. So Mikaeus versus Elspeth. Man, that is tough. Elspeth is so good. Okay, I'm going to take the Elspeth. I know. Kind of expensive bounce creature. I like the effort. Okay, and I'm happy to take Kira here. Okay, we have... Well, there is a 1-drop. Definitely I'm going to decide at this high end, what I'm playing with. Archangel. I can also choose to just be a little bit more control-y. I don't have to be super aggro. I've done well in the past with more mid-rangey blue-white. So I may also just have the option to, start as aggro and then like side slower, or start more mid-range and side more aggro. It's always good to have that flexibility. There's even the possibility of going much closer to mono white. Like take out, just kind of play Geist and Reflector Mage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's also a possibility. Ooh, Student of Warfare. That is a great card in a deck like this. What is this? Whenever I investigate. Okay. Yeah, I think it's going to be the Student of Warfare here. Mind Control is nice. We have enough 5-drops. We do not have enough 1-drops. Ooh, okay. So definitely some choices here. There's Mirror Entity, I'm a big fan of. Porcelain Legionnaire is very good, and Soldier, little weak, although it is a 1-drop. What is this guy? I'm not familiar with him. Teacher's Control, First Strike, Double Strike. I see. It's okay. I think it's Percy here. Yeah, I like Percy. And then maybe we can wheel. I do like Mirror Entity, but that's kind of more tokeny, and we're not really tokeny here. Wow, Sour of Temptation. Yeah, that is a great card. That's in fact when I play in this version of the deck in Legacy Cube or in Holiday Cube, I'm a big fan of Sour. It works so well as a 4-drop after a Geist. Holy crap! Is that a consecrated Sphinx? I believe it is. If that's not a must play, I don't know what is. So maybe we are just going to play more control-y. Wow. Wow. We just have not seen the fixing this particular cube. But that's really a must play. So I may reevaluate this and go a more control-y direction. That's just such a beating, this card. And maybe I can just like side the swords in against the right deck. Yeah, I may look at playing more mid-rangey, because this is such a good high end. When does she flip? Non-angel creature dies. Yeah, maybe I just play... Maybe I don't play like the 1-drops here, and I just play more like 2 to 6. Ooh. And there's an Imposing Sovereign. Certainly the Mind Stone would be good if I was going more control-y, but... and this works again so well with the Geist. I really have many choices here. This is going to be an interesting build. Okay, I'll be down in 3 minutes. Is that okay? Far. So far as a bounce. Spell Pierce. These kind of Spell Pierce is really nice. Actually, I think I like it better than Rune Snag. Just for this kind of deck, the 1 mana counter spells are so nice. Okay, this is Nambo with swords, but Enfenza is really nice. Okay, Archangel or Emeria. We have 75 drops. I will just take the 4-drop. Actually, I think I'm just going to take the Windbrisk Kites, the free card. I have so many playables. This could be a sort of source of card advantage, I suppose. Or Hangerback. I like Hangerback. It's really good against certain decks, and yeah, I have enough other stuff. Wow, Mirror Entity came back, and Odrek. Take Mirror Entity. It has such just blowout potential. Here, I'll just take a Peerless Mirror. Lost Links. That's the same as there was the white version of this too. The tappy thing. So, big regret here is there's no fixing. I don't know what I've done wrong. Was it there and I didn't see it, or was it just not there? Alright, so here's one option I'm looking at, which is to look at it from the mana point of view, that the only fixing I have is City of Brass. And as such, kind of remove from consideration all of the double blue cards, as exciting as they are, especially Consecrated Sphinx. These are great blue cards. And then only play Reflector Mage and Geist. This takes us to 23 cards. It's a good base, we've got 14 creatures, and then we have a reasonable high end with our Gideon here, Elspeth, and a Johnny. So that's kind of one option. So it's basically white weenie with swords and some 4/5 drop planeswalkers. Everything's 3 or less except for 4 cards. You could even maybe remove a Johnny and put in Mirror Entity as another option. I'd say it's possible to take out, say, a Johnny and maybe Dictate, and you could put in Mirror Entity and yeah, I guess Archangel sort of Dictate. They both flash in, and they sort of protect your stuff. I don't know. I really do like Mirror Entity. It can just win out of nowhere. I think I like it better than a Johnny. So that's one option. Another option would be to be much less aggro and try to build out more of a control-y blue-white deck. With, in this case, I think the cards we'd be looking at from blue would be, Click, Sphinx, Tamiyo, Sower, Kira, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at least these 5 cards. And then I think also Remand, maybe even Spell Pierce. So that's 7 cards. And I think we'd be looking at taking out, at this point, just a lot of these creatures, and just making it more of a mid-rangey control deck. So maybe 1, 2, 3, take out the worst cards like the Youth, maybe the Seeker, the Knight. We could even take out the swords, honestly. Yeah. And then just be much more control-y. In that case, we might even bring in Clout, bring in also these cards, so bring in these 10 cards, like this. And I think we'd be looking at probably take out both swords, and just a lot of these, and just go for, maybe even make it a 20 an 18 land deck. So take out 11 cards. This, if I take out these 3, these 2, that's 5, and then 6 of these. So I think that'd be the other option. we could start out with aggro just for fun. Again, not that this is a better config than the mid-range one, but just because I enjoy playing with swords and really no other reason than that. I think this is a better sword configuration. And then, yeah, we could do that. That seems reasonable. And then basically, if we're up against a slower deck, like one that's slightly slower than us, we can side into this config. So, what did they suggest? 14 and 2, huh? Well, we definitely want the Windbrisk Heights. Take out the plains. Is 3 lands enough for these? Maybe I think I want one more island. So now I have 4 blue sources for these cards. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable, I think. All right, so yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Again, I don't think it's necessarily the most powerful config, but I do want the opportunity to play swords. We got 2 early swords, and I want to play with them. So, well, let's see how this goes. Okay, and let's see how we do. Alright, well, it's not... It's a reasonable start. Let's keep this. We have turn 1 attacker and some follow-up big stuff. So I wonder if just ousting is right here to slow him down. Temporal isolation does nothing here. Yeah, I kind of want to do it. Well, that doesn't really help. Morph 2. Do I just attack? I guess I attack and I can make him indestructible. And sure, let's just play the youth here. Ugh, that is really problematic. Shoot. Oh my god. Okay. I think I actually don't transform here because it just does nothing except makes me lose life. So okay, well at least that's a sword. And we can put that, I guess, on our Kithian and like make him indestructible, I suppose, as an expensive regen. I already feel like this is the kind of case where we want to sideboard into our more control-y version. And neither of the sword colors is particularly helpful against green. So if we can Elspeth and Dictate, we're looking pretty good. In the meantime, I think we would just want to equip. And this still does absolutely nothing on his stuff, so alright. Pilgrim's Eye. Okay. It could just be attacking his throne here, and there's not much I can do about it. Okay. Great. Let's see, so I kind of want to just do I want to attack? If I attack, he just blocks and regens. However, it at least lets me gain life and hit him. And then he hits me back for 4. Yeah, so it's a way to at least do damage, right? And then next turn I can just play Elspeth and a bunch of guys. Yeah, like that. Although, if he has removal, it lets me make him indestructible, which is kind of nice. Yeah, maybe we can, like... Yeah, I won't attack, I think. I'll just flash it in. If he, on defense. And then he'll have, like, a tapped guy. Well, the thing is, he won't attack into me, right? Because I'll just make him indestructible. He might. I guess I should attack. I want to, like, finish him, right? So let's do it. 4. Let's just make sure +2/+2. He can be up to 5. Yeah, he could block with actually Thrun and Elvish. So no, okay. Uh-oh. That's going to be something I'm going to want to isolate temporarily. And that's really unfortunate. It not great for the temporal isolation. Yeah. think I do have to just take it. And then, so yes. So let's see, do we just attack with everyone? Because if I play Elspeth, I'll make 3/3/3s. I think it's more important to attack his. Yeah, and then I can always like temporarily isolate, right? Let's get some life back. Because these flyers are going to wreck my Elspeth, so at best this is just 3/1/1s, I think. Okay, like that. So yeah, that's fine. One deals damage to a player, right? Okay, so not even. And yeah, I think we don't play Elspeth, right? We just temporarily isolate. I mean, the advantage of playing Elspeth here, there's one advantage, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, is that we can then flip Kithian and then force him to attack, which that's kind of a thing. Maybe we just do that, yeah. Yeah, I think that's worth it. And it saves me a bunch of life too. Something I'm going to want to isolate. Okay. So I'm guessing Elspeth's dead now. No, he's attacking me. Okay. Can I kill him though? Don't think I can, right? Because I'm dead next turn. And he can just chump everyone. Okay, so I'm dead. I can't stop both of these, right? And I can't kill him. Okay. So I think we want to transform into the more blue-based deck. So let's group creature separately. Let's add Tamio. 3. I definitely like Sower. Click. didn't really see any non-creatures too much. So we added six cards. Let's take the 2 swords out. Dragon Hunter seems bad. Cloister's Youth isn't very good. Guess these guys are okay. Temporal Isolation didn't seem very good. Archangel seems good. Johnny seems good. Maybe we take out your entity and the knight and seeker and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let's add 6 planes. So now 6, 7, 8, 9 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white. 5, 6, 7, 8 blue. 50-50. Okay, let's save. Alright, let's see if we can do a little bit better here. 2 blues, so that's not awesome. That's actually pretty terrible. And it's kind of a mulligan already because I can't play this, so yeah, we'll mulligan. Okay, that's better. Definitely put that on top. I don't want to stop on my opponent's upkeep. That doesn't really do anything right. Might just double strike with a paladin here. Or do I just... Maybe I just click him on his draw step. Yeah, that's got to be right. Okay, Baneslayer's pretty bad, but it's 5. I think we just kill him with click, right? So let's take away Metamorph. And he's got Baneslayer and Pelucranos. He will be able to do the monstrous thing, though. But, he'll be taking a pretty hard clock, so I'm okay with that. Okay, so Pelucranos next turn. Ooh, Geist. That's kind of nice, too. I think we just let's see. If I play Silverblade now, 6, 7, 8. And that's kind of lethal. Otherwise, if I play Geist now, I'm attacking for 5. And then next turn, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're both lethal. Let's go Silver Blade. Get the beats in now. Does have Baneslayer next, but it is tapped, so this should kill him. Oh, that was actually a pretty aggro start. Okay. Maybe here we don't even play Dictate. Yeah, I think not Dictate. And maybe we do play Mirror Entity, since it's another possible just like win out of nowhere card. Maybe we just play Temporal Isolation though. It's really nice against cards like Baneslayer. Let's make sure to take a snap here. I do like me a Mirror Entity though. I think that's going to be a little bit better than a Johnny. Oof, that is not good. Just click. I think I got him all in this. Okay, that's a lot better. Yeah, I like this on top. We can start with Offenza and go into Legionnaire. Also just reflect or whatever he plays, that's a thing too. I don't really like the idea of letting him get another card though. Reflect or something else. Okay, now that's going to be a nice thing to reflect, I think. Alright, and now we've certainly got enough lands. So, like this. And do I want to put it on the Legionnaire or on Anafenza? I think I like hedging my bets just a little bit. Because otherwise it's like too easy a chump, you know? And now we'd definitely like to draw some action. Luckily I have a good amount of more top end in the stack than the aggro iteration. So I kind of just need to draw into like a planeswalker or some big blue card really. Because I'm kind of just dead to a Baneslayer here. Okay, well that's going to kill my Legionnaire. Ooh, well, I think we definitely want Consecrated Sphinx. Okay, so he can kill this. Oh shoot. Yeah, he can. Oh man, that's bad. Yeah, that was poor. Did not consider the village. Man, I'm just like not used to seeing that art. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna pay for that one. Yeah, I should not have attacked with the mage. That is frustrating. Especially since the Windbrisk Kites needed that. And the Kythian needed that too, so double punished. Okay. Yeah, had I not attacked with a mage, then I'd be in a great position next turn because I could attack and flip the... yeah, that was really bad. Now let's see how we do. We can still draw another creature. Okay, what's he gonna copy? Fenza, it's a good choice. I hate this art. It does not look like. I much prefer the old Treetop Village art, but still, that's inexcusable. Okay, so we're just gonna have to block and make indestructible. Wait, why can't? I don't understand what happened here. Why didn't it let me make him indestructible? I'm very confused. Okay, that's really frustrating. I feel like that's a game lost there. Did I have F6 or something? so we'll block. They're both indestructible, right? Okay, so block and block. It's so frustrating. Got Kithian, I mean, that would have, oh my god. Tamio, that's going to be a thing. It'd be so much better if I had both of these. Yar, okay. Do I just use it to draw a card? I wonder if I just use her to cycle. Because I can tap down like his treetop village. And then it does have vigilance. Yeah, I think I just want to draw. You can also just attack with both of my guys and then tap and then draw two. It kind of seems like a thing as well. Although then so much for Windbrisk hiking, getting the Sphinx ever, huh? Oh, man. I think Tamio's dead on the swing back. So let's attack and then draw two. Because then if this dies, I can like deal 3 to his stuff and kill his morph too. Yeah, so let's make sure we kill Anafenza, and then we can kill a morph. Next upkeep, okay. So let's just draw cards. Okay, and we'll have Kira. That'll be helpful. Okay. So hopefully the Kira Archangel is good enough. That was really, I mean, I can understand this one, but the Kithian, I don't know what happened. Why? Maybe I should have just made it indestructible first, but should have given me the option to go, right? Should give me the option to make it indestructible. Okay, Den Protector on Metamorph or something. It's gonna be pretty sick. Interesting. So can't I just tap down his eye? Okay, maybe this does it. First, let's play Kira. So he's at 6. So tap this. Despite 2 terribly glaring gameplay mistakes. So, alright, let's see how we do in match 2. Alright, so after that first game, I think it was pretty clear that I think that the mono white versions may be a little underpowered, and there's just much stronger power level in the white blue. So what I'm going to do is bring in the blue, kind of make the version that we had in games 2 and 3, and then we can always side down to this if need be, and especially side in the swords against the right decks. But so let's look at what we want. I like Avacyn here. Just gonna put to the side Cloudgoat. Let's see, maybe a Johnny, don't know. Remand, yes. Spell Pierce. I like Kira for defense. I like the click. I like this. Oops. I like the sower. The Sphinx and the Tameo. Okay, so that's 9 cards. And so we want to remove at least 9 cards. So I think both swords can go. I think the Dictate can go as well, since we're less creature oriented and we have brought in more planeswalkers and things. So again, I like for the low drops, the ones that do stuff are good. Like Kithian, and Student are kind of more effective long term threats, whereas this guy is just kind of a 2/1. Let's take him out. Cloistered Youth is also, I think, lower powered. This guy I like because, longer game he's bigger and becomes a larger threat. This also does something. Seeker, not as sure he's as good. She's good because she makes, long-term plan, and this may be less good. And I'm not sure if Mirror Entity is good enough, honestly. Yeah, I think Mirror Entity shines more in the lots of small creatures version, and I mean, it is still a great card, but we're having to make cuts here. This, I just like that it sort of clogs up the board. This is efficient. So I think we're looking at. There's also, I could just not play this Ajani. Yeah, I think he's maybe not quite as strong. Okay, so let's sort by mana cost. It's not too bad. I mean, there's still a lot of 1 to 4 drops, and then yeah, let's do that. So then I think with a city, we'll have 17 lands, so we want 8 and 8. Maybe though, maybe more like this, because there's certainly more of the white stuff. Okay, let's try that. Oh, we actually have, did we do the same here? Let's see, we can check. Edison, Elspeth, Gideon, Tamio, Sower. So we had added mirror entity. Legionnaire, Splicer, Effort, Paladin, Kira, Click, Geese Reflector. That's the same. We didn't have Spell Pierce. That's the only difference. Handwear, Sovereign, Offensive, Remand, Isolation. Yeah, so the question was Mirror Entity or Spell Pierce. We still do have 15 creatures. Maybe Spell Pierce is better just as a side-in. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So we'll keep this the same as it was. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and then the City of Brass. All right, let's give this guy a shot. Alright, well, we don't have blue, but we do have an isolation and eventually an effort, so I think this is keepable. Ideally would just be to draw an island in the next 2 turns. Alright, so City of Brass, I will take that. And looks like we'll have a turn 3 Click or Geist. Very nice. Okay, so I think we just start with Click here, right? Because then we can isolate whatever he plays ideally. And Island would be fantastic to follow up with Click. Okay, well, we didn't get it. But maybe we can find one. Okay, ooh, out of all these, probably Avacyn is what we want, yeah. Seems like the most powerful thing. And we can play Effort or Isolation. Anything else we can do? No. Could put a +1/+1. That seems not that great. Okay. So if we can draw any land, then it's Gideon, and otherwise any blue land, these guys. Otherwise, we hopefully just don't draw more double blue stuff. Okay, Silverblade, that's actually pretty reasonable. There's no real point to tap the City of Brass. And double strike on the Geese seems nice. Dissipate. Okay. And we have nothing else we can play, so alright. Hopefully he just plays a creature, we isolate it, and then we win. Okay, that's good. Let's just make sure I'm not forgetting something. Yep. Shadow, right? So I wouldn't be able to block. Alright. So all we saw was a Dissipate and a Tassiger. So we saw black and blue. So possibly a sword here over what? There's also Spell Pierce pretty good against him, right? So we'd like to put in Sword and Spell Pierce. Maybe maybe less Gideon and Collective Effort good. Oust good. Is Avacyn less good? Kind of like all that. I do like Spell Pierce though to protect my inner counter war. Maybe we don't play Consecrated Sphinx. Oh, but it's so good. Maybe just not Mirror Entity. Okay, let's do that. There's also Kira's less good with swords, but it's a bit of a nombo, but it seems also fine. Okay, let's do that. Okay, that's a one-lander, so I'm going to have to mulligan that. Alright, that's not great, but I think it's better than going to 5. Yeah? Okay. I'll put this on top. We'll start with the captain, and a bit on the slow side. Okay, that's also not fantastic. Oh, a student, that's nice. Go ahead and play him. And do we attack? Seems like we want to keep him around since rather than trade 1 for 1, so I'll just level this guy up. If we have nothing else to do, we can just keep leveling this up. But 3/3 first strike is actually pretty reasonable. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted to see. Could also just make both of these guys +1/+1. A 3/3 and a 4/4. That's pretty good. It would be way better though if this guy's flipped. Why don't we just level? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why don't we just level this guy up first and attack? So 4, 6. You can't get to double strike, so I'll just attack. Let's just level. Okay, and now we'll have a double strike. Imprisoned moon, you say? Well, alright. A level 6 land. Unfortunately, not a whole lot here. So I'm just going to have to pass. And hopefully we can just, it seems like we're both having various issues. I'm mana flooded. He's mana screwed, so let's see who draws what. Hornet Nest. Okay, that's annoying. Used to have a remand now, and he makes things with Death Touch. Yep. Alright, well. Just have to sit on my remand here. Start to draw planeswalkers. What do I have to draw into long term here? Got my Angel, my Elspeth, Tamio. Do I not have Gideon? Did I somehow get rid of Gideon? That seems to have been a bad idea. Oracle of Moldaya. Yeah, let's just, I think I need the card draw, so I'll remand it. Ah. Okay. Dissolve him. He's got his own Tamio, okay? Maybe a Kithian that can become indestructible might be pretty good here. And I might as well play. So if I play an equipped sword, he gets a lot of hornets. I guess there's no reason not to equip, right? But do I just want to equip on him and attack? He blocks. The problem is he gets the Hornets have Death Touch, which is really annoying. I don't know if I want to give him that. And I like the idea of keeping this guy indestructible, so I will not spend the mana. Okay. That's a nice interaction. gets the free land. Maybe I'll take a sower. Okay. Okay, so we know he'll have a Doomblade coming. I like the idea here of Elspething. So 6. I can Elspeth and then save one guy. So do I want this? Or I just want to make him like gigantic? So I can save one or the other, not both. Who do I like better? I think I like the Elspeth and the Militia Captain a little bit better, so I'll equip. Alright, so Kithian can get bladed. At least 2 other creatures. I don't want to give him the nest and be able to kill the Elspeth though. So I'm going to see if I can draw an island and okay, he has we'll have a rune snag. If he lets me get indestructible, he can just Doomblade in response to indestructible though, so. Oh, he attacked me. To an opponent, right, okay. So he wants the looting. Ooh, Sphinx. That's going to be a really nice thing to take with my island that I'm hopefully going to draw. That was not an island. Well, that's going to be problematic. So I can make a giant thing. Well, I can also just kill it. So maybe that's what I need to do. He has a rune snag. He can't kill them both, so let's collective efforts. And escalate. The question is, do I first want to cash in my Elspeth? maybe I cash in my Elspeth, make lots of guys. No, let's plus Elspeth. Let's go. Let's get greedy here. Why do I have to tap and untap creature I control? Oh, I have to, okay, I'm confused. I can't untap? Okay. Alright, I see. Okay, so destroy. So, I think I'll tap this guy. And I can move this sword. Or do I just attack? Yeah, let's just play a sovereign. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have just played the sovereign. Oh, so stupid. Ugh, okay. Let's attack with everyone. Is he going to kill my guy? Alright, and now I can force him to attack Gideon here. I can make a guy indestructible. So maybe I force the looter to attack Gideon, and then I can chump. That might be the best here. Yeah, I kind of wish what I should have done was cast the Sovereign, use that to tap, and then I'd have this untapped, and I could force to attack Gideon. That would have been better. So why don't we force the Oracle to attack, and he can run to the Sovereign at least. Okay, so that was not super great, but yeah. Now at least we'll have some more guys to chump with. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Man. Whew. that and just Cyclonic Rift, okay? So, let's see, how do we not die here? I think we definitely need to isolate this thing, right? So, let's just play a bunch of dudes. 5, we have 6 mana, so 2, 4, 5. Now he can steal one of my creatures. Yeah, the militia is going to be really bad if he steals it. Yeah, he Doombladed this guy. And now he can take control of that. Yeah, that is really bad. I don't know if I have an answer here. Just play what I can. I think we're dead. Yeah, it doesn't even block. Yeah, he just yars with everyone and we're dead. Yeah, I'm not sure if the sword is really good enough here. He has so little black. He's really green, blue, black. We've only seen Tassiger and Doomblade and Hornet and Una. Is that worth it for that? I didn't even level up Elspeth, did I? But yeah, we're just dead. Could have at least made some guys. Okay. Well, thing is, against this guy, Mirror Entity is not bad. Maybe Mirror Entity over the sword. And I think getting rid of Gideon was not a good idea. It's more grindy stuff. So let's try that. And the other option is a Johnny. Maybe a Johnny over like the Legionnaire or something. Okay, I can do that. Just more creatures. Sorry, more planeswalkers. Okay, well, we have some stuff. It's all blue though, and we can't play anything except Remand. I'll keep it though, because we can at least like... So we won't have the early stuff, but we can play this as like a late game stuff. At least we can remand into Sower. Or Sower into remand. Great. this deck was not fantastic. Do we just let him have that? I think we remand just because we need to start drawing stuff, right? So. Great. And what do we want? Click, geese, effort. I guess probably click is the best. And now we can't play anything, but we'll be able to play stuff afterwards. And we have like Elspeth into Mirror Entity, that's a thing. Alright, bunch of guys. Draw a card. So I guess I might as well Elspeth and make tokens. Now he gets to grow, we'll chump. And he can like isolate his thing. Could also just kill his Skulker. Okay, he did not. I was okay with that. So we have a window. We have 5 mana. I kind of like the idea of handwear. We could just play handwear Mirror Entity and present lethal. Yeah. Of course, then... Yeah, because he has no flying, but then... The thing is, it's lethal anyway, right? So we could do handwear, Mirror Entity, and then plus Elspeth. And then we're sort of hedging our bets a little bit. I like that idea. Let's see how that does. So, what I would like, if I have 4 more creatures, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that going to morph into something annoying? That's only 3. So I could chump this, and then I have the flip. Yeah, let's just block that. This goes down to 1, and then we have 4 total creatures. We flip. And we still have, like, Mirror Entity. Okay, I like that. Okay, Doomblade. It's fine. Could also just draw 2 with my Tamiyo. And then, like, oust his, this hits pretty hard, right? 4, 5, 6. That hits for, what, 18? That's kind of a must deal with, right? Um, and then do I try to keep him around? Yeah, let's get him down to 2. That seems pretty nice. Okay. Okay, he killed that. And now we'll plus our Elspeth. So I should have done it before. And now he has to tap out on that. And okay, so he dealt with that threat, but now he still has to. Let's see if we can take his sower. Okay. And I can also just play Gideon tapped and then oust that thing. I can't oust it, but I can chump it. Or I could just take sour and take this. I like that. And keep oust alive, right? Keep ousting in temporary isolation. And oust is a sorcery, but we'll have the isolation we can cast if need be. Okay. I'll let him have that. It's fine. Okay, do we just cast Kira now? I think we do. Dissipate, okay. 5. We have lethal here. Let's oust on this. And let's isolate that. See if we can come in for lethal. Oh, he got slaughter packed. Nice, okay. Skulker's going to end up being a problem. bring in Tamio. And just don't let him untap that. And it's always yield to that. And now we can have a Gideon eventually. Right. Oh god, and this taps everything, huh? Yep, that's going to be problematic. And yep, it does nothing either. That's a pretty good board against me. Both this like does a good job of stopping Tamio and imprisoning the moon by Tamio. All right. Oof, and kill that. Thanks. Okay. All right. Well, I need it. Always use the ability. There's a card I just need to win with. It is the Sphinx. Tamio Gideon's all I've got. I don't have too much stuff left, actually. Play Blade Splicer, and okay, he has no flyers, I think. So we'll just attack. No flyers, right? Reach. Yes. And we got nothing. Alright, we are all in on the Sphinx. Una. Yep, that's annoying. Okay, it's going to be Chumperoni. Okay, let's Reflector Mage his Una. Why can you recast it? He made one guy. That's really annoying. Yep. Yeah, I think we're dead now. Can at least make something indestructible. We can at least make Kithian and block him and make him. He's indestructible. Okay, we'll just block this and then block Kithian and this. Indestructible. Play a student of warfare. This is bad. Oh, because you can play things as though they had flash. Yeah, we're dead. Can't really survive the Alpha Strike here. Una alone kills us. Alright. Yeah, man. Can't really beat that. GG opponent. Alright. Alright, here we are for match 3. And let's see if we can do better. Okay, we got a Reflector Mage and a Click. That's a pretty good start. To represent that counterspell. Uh-oh. There's a fast assassin. That's going to get annoying. What I can do is after he spends a lot of mana on it, I can Reflector Mage it. Whisper, right? Ooh, there's a Geist, and that's kind of nice because it's untargetable. So we can Geist and then Reflector Mage. Yeah, so far good. We got all our mana, got some early threats. Made it a 2/2. So since he spent the mana on that, then I think we just mage him. Ooh, and Kira's going to be super nice there. Right. And he ulcerated that. Fine. Totally fine. Morph, yep. So now I wonder if we collect real effort, or maybe we just temporarily isolate that. Just get another hit in. It's pretty good, yeah. Because then we threaten lethal on the next Geist swing. We could just play like Kira. Great, so he's at 3, so now we drop Kira next turn, and then that protects the Angel. So unless he has a flyer, that should do it. Alright, that went pretty well. So mono black, so definitely Sword of Light and Shadow is coming in. Who do we take out? Maybe Mere Entity, since he might have a lot of removal. Maybe the Sower's not quite as good against removal. Yeah. Alright, Student. Student's also not fantastic against him. Yep. So he is gonna have to, yeah, that's gonna be really annoying. So now he can level it up and start using it. I guess though I can level him up in response. So I level 1. Okay, ooh, there's a Reflector Mage. So if I draw an island, I'm in great shape. I wonder here if I'm just leveling is kind of better here. Because otherwise, if he draws a swamp, he can level up and kill my guy. That's not good. Okay, so that is annoying. I can't really attack, unfortunately, because and I can't really play the Legionnaire. He'll just kill it, and if I attack, he'll block and then use his ability. So I think I'm just going to level him up twice. Okay. Uh-oh. Obliterator. Alright. I guess... Well, I might as well just Reflector Mage him. Make him respend that mana. Wish I'd had that one turn earlier. This creature's getting lifelink is a bit problematic as well. Kira. So that almost certainly is the Morph Dude. So I think we want to give him Double Strike so that he doesn't, the Death Touch doesn't kill him, right? And then that prevents the lifelink from happening. red cap. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, all these guys being lifelink is pretty problematic. Maybe just keep Remand up and play Legionnaire. This is pretty much getting outgrounded here. I think it's the Death Touch guy. Okay. So we can splice a blade. And still keep Remand up. We could keep up, play either of these. Well, the nice thing is flashing Avacyn. At least it can. Man, this is brutal. The whip on the red cap. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We just keep Avacyn up. Kind of wasteful, but sure. Indestructible, so I don't really see what could happen. It's too bad. Okay, is this some giant morph I haven't heard of? Yikes. Okay, so hopefully he won't die because of the indestructible. And I really need a sword. That's what I really just need is a sword. And start beating down with that. So I think we'll want to keep up Remand for whatever it is he tutored for. Everything's double lifelink now. Alright. Well, what's really nice about Kira is that it protects from stuff like Ghoul Draws. So on the other hand, he could have anything. And if it's like a shoulder that just destroys us completely. So, no, I think I just play Blade Splicer, keep up Remand, and then play Kira. That also opens up the possibility of Kira and Remand if I draw an island. Gray Merchant. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'll kill us, so we have to remand that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that merchant is gonna wreck our face. No any way to beat that? Maybe that other sword is good too. Even though it's protection from red and white, it would only work against red cap. Okay, well there's that Kira. No, what I have to do is Elspeth and gain life, right? That's my only possibility. Prevent all damage. It doesn't deal damage, so. A green or white creature and exile it. Okay. So I can do it in response to that. Cast on, yes, this. Yep, there's Gary. 2. And you just attack with everyone. It's got what? 1, 2, 3. And we'll at least gain a little bit more life with our Elspeth. Alright, well, might as well just cast all the things. Wait, why did I do that? I should have... Man, I'm so bad. I should have ultimated Elspeth and then played both of those, right? regardless, so that was really bad. But still, I think I just want to destroy everything except lands and tokens, right? Yeah. Okay, that was really bad. Although, yeah, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I gotta do it. That's, yeah. Really bad. Just kind of self-hose myself there. Well, it wouldn't be one of my drafts if I didn't have a crushingly bad misplay. Okay, that's scary. Luckily, that will be indestructible. Really bad because now Kithian would have had 2 more creatures, and yeah, just basically all around awful. One day I will promise I will stop sucking this bad, but just really need to read my own cards instead. What I'm doing is I'm just being on autopilot. I'm just like playing what's in my hand and not really thinking through. And one thing I can do is if I can survive with the Kithian here, I can ultimate her again in Indestructible Kithian and then have 2 Planeswalkers, which would be pretty nice. And right now I have lands I can afford to blow up. But yeah, I think I would have won it had I not done that, right? Because I would have had both Kira and Handwear Militia. And then I would have started making big things. Yep. I gotta laugh. So he's attacking me. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Three, 4, 5. I could also just kill, and I have to sack 5 things. That actually might be okay. I think that is worth it. And it prevents the trample too. Please let me. Okay, make him indestructible. So 1, 2, 3. And then also 1, 2. That way I have 1 of each. Oh, Coco Show. That's really problematic too. And I'm just dead. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think I definitely had that in the board, and I just really misplayed, and I deserve it. Anything I want to do here in terms of like life gain? Do I want to bring in other planeswalkers? Maybe the student isn't that great. No, I think that was good. The deck was good as it is. I just misplayed it. Okay, we'll keep. Oh, this guy again. Man, that's really frustrating to just see such a bad play. Really would have done it. Just gotta take a minute and really think through your turn. Okay. So now next turn you can conceivably level up and attack. So we're back kind of in the same boat as we were before. Where it's like, do we play Silverblade? No, so I think we just want to level him up. Levels us up again, okay. It's going to be the exact same as last time where he used his removal. Oust would be a nice draw. Or do I just give him double strike? 4. Let's do it. Let's go for it. And he has it. Yep. Okay. Best is draw land now, and hopefully he attacks into an angel. Damn. That sucks. I think we just gotta wait for it again. I don't see any benefit in playing the Silverblade or the Porcelain that he can just kill. Okay, that will be a nice candidate to isolate at least. So, same thing, do I just go... I think I just wait and try to have him run into my angel, right? so that gives us an out now. Destroy target, but he is indestructible. Oh no, that's gonna work, isn't it? Yep. I think we got. That's really problematic. So I guess the next item is we just try to click and block with click. Okay. That's very painful. All sorts of problems here. Kokusho, Una, Sidisi. I guess we take the Sidisi and hope he doesn't draw lands. It's not very good, but... So we can splice and Silver Blade now, and then start Elspething. Elspeth. The problem is it'll fly, so I have to get really lucky. I have to have him like, I have to Elspeth plus and then have him not have land for 2 turns, which is very unlikely. But or that, or he can just Brave Maggot me. Oui. D'accord, j'arrive, merci. Alright, so I think we need to just attack with this. This can get blocked by the Grey Merchant. Yep, Kokusho. Now we need a flying answer. And we don't have it. All right. Well, we'll have to concede. Definitely
definitely feel pretty bad. Game 2 I had it and I misplayed, but that's my fault for not reading my own cards. Still just trying to get better. Sometimes it feels frustrating. I feel like I take 2 steps backwards and 3 steps back, but lesson learned, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.